Hello everyone, delighted to have your company here on 2K Sports for our PGA Tour action. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Welcome back to the stadium course, TPC Sawgrass. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, you know you're at Pete Dye's big property as soon as you get underway here.
Opening par 4, 426 yards, and this fairway sits more across you instead of in front of you, so players want to generally work the golf ball from left to right to give them the best odds of finding the fairway. Second shot is to a plateaued green that usually runs a little bit from left to right down the slope. Not an overly difficult starting hole, but one that's tough to make birdies on, but pars should be easy to swing by.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. That should find the fairway. Second shot here on the first. That should find the surface. Wow, what a shot. 11 feet to the cup. If it's up, it could be in. That's pretty fancy. Nice start.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll have another.
Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it, so yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 5, 532 yards. Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
That didn't look like their best swing to me. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. That's the right option. Put it back in play. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That might be one club too many. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
Ooh. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 1 under for the event. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that. Nicely done.
This one's for birdie.
This one looking really good.
Now that's a good putt to hold any day of the week. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
Par 4, 384 yards, a long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. And he needs this to save par. Nice stroke. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. You've arrived at a par 4.
Par 4, 471 yards. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
From around 180 yards out.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Going with the 5-wood. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Go on, get in the hole. Well done. Take the birdie. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Oh, this one looks to be heading down the runway.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough. That dog will hunt.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
A quality shot, that.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
It doesn't matter how you hit it if you can hold putts like that. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. That shot's so good, we need to have another look. Now 7 shots behind after that. We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
This is from miles away. That's frustrating. It's just about 3 feet away. Ooh, nice line. Well done. Currently at -5 now for the event. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, Second shot out to the right sets up a very simple third shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. Oh, that was a beauty. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Oh, that's good grit there.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. As you make the turn here at TPC Sawgrass, the 10th hole is a clever one.
Pretty basic par 4, just 424 yards from the back tee. Players take out a hybrid or a 3-wood, hit it out to the right-hand side, which will leave a short second shot. However, lots of undulations on this green, so make sure your second shot is the correct distance.
Well struck. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. You've reached the 11th hole, and the tee is yours.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going forward in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using the big boy muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Oh, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Oh, this looks pure. He's made it for eagle. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And stepping up the standings after that effort, it's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. He finds himself in a share of 11th.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in 1, but watch out if you hit the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Can make this one. It's for par.
Putt is underway.
That's well holed. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14th.
difficult tee shot on this, playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway and you with your second shot, but if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
That's a little untidy. John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
They ended up quite deep into the rough here, guys. I'm not seeing the likelihood of getting a lot of this one.
Opting for the 4-iron here. And this putt to move into the top 10. Well, that's a handy shot. And this one is for his par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. He's currently tied for 11th. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final three.
Left yourself an opportunity. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Get in the hole. They make it. Now 10 under par. Just a handful of holes to go. And he dances his way to the top 10 after that delightful shot. He's in a share of 7th place.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Just a few holes to play. Let's see how you take on this 16th hole.
Par 5, 486 yards of sheer fun. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Going with a 3-wood here. This one looks like it's going right. And here we are with the third shot. 5 strokes behind our leader.
Ooh.
Spot the all-important top 5 awaits if we can hold this putt. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Now at 11 under for the day. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Par 3, 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
Opting for the 9-iron. Let's finish with a flurry. It'd be nice to make a move up the leaderboard. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
Well, from my viewpoint at least, looks around 29 feet.
Looking great now.
Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well hold. And let's have another look at that one. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18th.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This putt is for a final score of 60. And down she goes, so it's tournament over now. Well, that concludes our tournament, and the gap between victory ends up being 3, Rich.
Just needed to be a little bit sharper with the irons this week. Overall, they were good, but it was less than spectacular in spots. It's something they're going to need to go back and work on before the next event if they want to finish any better. However, finishing just 3 strokes back, that's got to give them a lot of confidence, a lot of belief in their game at the moment.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios,